Friday, Friday, Friday. I'm glad Joe's got his mask on.
What's up, fishing buddies? Joe, that sucks, man. I hope you're feeling better, dude.
I feel bad. He said he had it for 9 days, and I just found
Right?
out today.
Yeah, I didn't know at all until you told me when we got on here before we went live. That's
Well, Joe, if you eat shit, that'll come in handy.
I ate pieces of shit like you for breakfast. You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was going to call him Shooter. All right, Shooter.
Shooter McGavin. Well, happy birthday, girl.
Thank you. It's been a good one. Non-eventful, which is good.
We started like the day before her birthday, and that birthday was yesterday. This is the day after, so she's had like the 3-day birthday rolling.
Yeah, went fishing the day before. Went to dinner with my daughter. Then went to dinner with my husband.
Doc, we went to Speckled Perch last night, and I hate to go out on a limb like this, man. You're the steakhouse.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I had the best steak I think I've ever had in my life.
From the speckled perch?
Yeah, dude, it was crazy.
You can't go wrong with the speckled perch.
No, it was.
Man, when I would go to cut it, now I had a large sirloin and got it well.
Hey, Billy.
Which, if you tell them well, it'll be. I like medium well. Like a little pink in the middle, but cooked on the outside. Anyway.
Thanks, Rob.
So you ruin it. Okay.
Anyway, I could take my fork and take my just a regular steak knife and go all the way across that steak and never move the fork from the top where I started.
Yeah.
So I told her when it was over, I didn't hardly have anything in my teeth because it was just so tender. It was amazing, man. It was freaking amazing.
Well, they're looking for a new cook, and so they had to bring in their old cook to cook for a couple of days. They've been shut down for a couple of days.
That's what she told us, yeah.
And then working like Friday, Saturday, to keep the income coming. But they're, searching for a cook. Well, I think they got one, but he's in training.
But don't you love a small town when the big steakhouse in town has to close because their old cook left?
Yep.
Yeah, he's got more power than the sheriff. The sheriff could leave and there'd still be a cop tomorrow. Oh no, not the cook at the steakhouse. He's like, I'm out.
I'm out.
His own business.
What's up, Rob? What's up, Billy? What's up, Shane?
Billy, Rob?
I bought me some glasses, some drinking glasses that match my china.
Nice.
China.
Her fault. No, let's tell it. You've been in our house, Doc. She bought more of that village pattern.
Oh, did she?
Like I needed more.
And these glasses, I washed them. New glasses I washed them for in there in the kitchen. They are so thin and pinky. Oh, I'm not touching them. I'm not getting near them.
No, I don't blame you, man, because my wife.
Sell out, Blaze.
It was a few years ago. My wife had got one of her best friends. She has like 2 best friends, that she always pals around with, right? And one of her best friends was getting married right before the pandemic. Now this wedding still hasn't happened,
right?
But she gave her these. I mean, they were really cool. Like, I don't know if you guys, if your wives have these wine glasses that don't have the stem on them. It's just basically the cup, And it said bridesmaid on it because my wife was a bridesmaid in her wedding.
That makes sense.
And I was like, oh, this is really nice. Cool. And like my wife was drinking some wine out of it one night. I don't know, we were hanging out. And the next morning, I'm like, all right, I'll wash this. I'm sitting there washing it. I'm like, damn, this is thin. And clack.
Yeah.
And sliced my finger open on it, broke it. I was like,
yeah.
Oh, wow.
They're that kind of glass. I could feel it when I was watching them.
Well, these were made in the late.
And I'm sitting there bleeding, and I go to her. I was like, babe, I broke the glass washing it. And she's like, the glass, oh my God. She didn't even notice I'm like gushing blood from
it don't matter.
Like into the sink.
Let me
Carl. Oh, yeah, let me get up and catch up with saying my thank yous. Thank you, Shane. Thank you, Hank Snow. Thank you, Al.
All right, let me back up. Hello, Shane. Hello, Carl. Hello, Al. Hello, Rob. Chatterbait Kenny. Hank Snow.
Hey, Kenny.
And I'll say hey to everybody. What's up, Hank, Shane, Al, Kenny? Good evening, Rob. I think I said hello to Rob earlier, but thank you guys for coming in and wishing Miss Lyndia a happy birthday. Yeah, with those glasses, man. I don't blame you, John. I don't blame you. I wouldn't touch them.
No. Speaking of glasses and Shane Flint.
Thank you, Kenny.
You know, we won the tournament first and second place, so we made our order. I got a badass dip net for the boat coming. That thing is fly. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, you told me that. I think you sent me a text about the dip net you guys had ordered.
Yeah, it's some catch and release, has a built-in measuring thing. It's pretty nice. But and Lindy got a new rod. We're going to try out a 13 rod. And I got a pair of, if they fit good and work good, they got to be the coolest idea ever. You ever heard of amphibia glasses?
No.
Dude, they look like a cool pair of Costas. I bought some blue ones. They're polarized, and all that. But they float. Do you know how much floating? You know how much floating glasses would mean to me?
To anyone.
Yeah.
I mean, they float, dude. I mean, that's one of the things I read at was like, why hadn't I thought of that? What the?
Did you not send anything to Shane? Let him know that we got the gift cards?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, didn't I tell you we got the gift card, Shane?
I sent you an email too.
Yeah, he sent it to you, not me.
And I thought we talked about that in last week's live too, did we not?
Yeah, I don't know if we didn't, Shane, but yes, we got them, buddy. Thank you.
I don't think we had.
Yeah, Joe's a big fan of 13 fishing. Joe loves 13 fishing.
Right, she got some. It was a Lunkers TV special edition rod, some 7.3 medium heavy. Something is on special. It's
okay.
Cool. But dude, I'm excited about the glasses. Like most of my Costas are glass lenses, where these are going to be the poly whatever another. But man, if they're a decent pair of fishing glasses, I mean, just to have them float would be amazing.
You know, I really like my Calcuttas that I use.
Whoa, look at Rob. Thank you, Rob.
What's up? Oh, awesome, Rob.
Look at Rob. He is the man.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Hey.
Happy birthday, Lyndia.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart.
You're welcome.
Oh.
You so sweet.
Yeah, your hair's so pretty tonight.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You being good, girl? So tell Miss Lyndia and John what you started this week.
Why do you have handcuffs?
Oh.
You started school?
Oh,
Wow, how was it?
Good.
Good.
yes.
Okay, now why do you have handcuffs?
Why do you have handcuffs?
Because these are Kinsley's and we wanted to grab a prank for Dad.
Oh, okay. A prank for Dad. At least you have a good idea with them, so that's good.
I'm gonna hook you up.
Hey, Fishing Local, welcome.
Welcome, 336.
All right, you gonna get out of here and go hook up your sister? You gonna go tired or something?
Bye.
Bye.
Happy birthday, Lyndia.
Thank you, Miss Avery.
You're welcome.
So sweet.
Sweet girl.
Thank you. Yeah, she what's up, Fishing Local? Yeah, they when I came home from work today, they were badgering their mother to go to that store Five Below where like everything's $5 and below.
Right.
So when I got home, Jen took them over there and they got a whole bunch of candy and toys and stuff, and Kinsley got the handcuffs. And she goes, the first thing she said was, we're going to do a 24-hour challenge. Me and Avery are going to be handcuffed together. Dude, that lasted for like 5 minutes.
Oh, we're gonna regret that. What's
Yeah.
up, Jay?
Yeah, what's up, Jay?
Yes, Shane. Give me just 1 minute. We'd love to hear about the new tournament you're doing.
Hey, Jay, thank you.
But Doc, you were talking about candy. You know how I've been buying me something, for the live to munch on. Fruit Loop gummies.
Yes.
I haven't tried them yet, but that's got to be a good thing.
They got to be good. Have you ever had the gummy, like, it's like a nerd rope, like, but they're little chewy, they're nerds around like a little chewy, not the nerd rope. Okay, I don't know if you've seen the nerd rope where you get the nerds and it's on like this big gummy rope. Well, now they got them in a bag where it's all broken up into little bite-sized pieces. Oh, you can go through one of those in like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm excited about the new tournament.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear that. Have you heard this? We talked to you about this new tournament Shane's doing?
No, I have not. And like, I was able to get on YouTube and like be really good right before I went back to work. And dude, been back to work now at school, and I've been exhausted. Like it's crazy how I stay up late at night and then we wake up to go fishing. I'm fine. But now it's like I'm in bed. I've been this entire week, 9 o'clock, because we're trying to get the girls down to go to bed too. So they're ready to go to school.
Right.
9 o'clock in bed. Jen and I are both up at 5 o'clock, getting ourselves ready before the girls wake up at 6. So we can get them ready, get their lunches ready, do all that stuff. And it's been an exhausting week.
I'm sure.
Things back rolling up.
And I got to get back into the swing of things.
Welcome, Gio.
What's up, Gio? But I'll say this, man. We got a new principal at the school, and I'm digging this dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's no bullshit. He ain't taking no crap. And he's got all these rules implemented. I'm impressed. I liked our last principal. Don't get me wrong. I really did. I liked our last principal a lot. Don't know why he left. I guess he got a better opportunity. But the new guy, I dig.
Okay. I got to give the Fruit Loop gummies the thumbs up. Dude, they taste exactly like a Fruit Loop.
Oh, they do?
I mean, exactly like a Fruit Loop.
Really?
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, I'll have to tell the girls about them because the girls love Fruit Loops. Actually, Kinsley, that was her breakfast this morning was fruit. She's got the Fruit Loops with the marshmallows. Have you tried those yet?
Yes.
Yeah, those are awesome.
All right. Well, let's hear about the new tournament that Shane's got coming up next month.
Absolutely. Bring them up.
Welcome, Shane.
Hey, guys. Can you hear me?
Yes,
absolutely.
Sir.
Yep.
Awesome. Hey, thanks for letting me jump in and congrats, John and Lyndia. I didn't catch the live last week. I was traveling, but first and second place can't beat that. And I'm glad I could support your fishing habits of buying tackle.
Yeah, like I said, we're excited about the net. So
yeah. So the next tournament is going to start about in the middle of September. I haven't pinned down the date. I'll have it on my YouTube channel by Monday, close of business. But somewhere around the 15th. It's going to be I'm calling it the 5 bass draw, kind of like draw poker. So it's going to be 6 weeks long, and it's going to be in 2 stages. So the first 3 weeks, you register 3 bass, just like you have in all the other tournaments, but you cannot cull them. It's a no cull on the first 3. Okay. And then you qualify for, if you register 3, you qualify for the next leg of the tournament, which is 3 weeks long, and you get to register 2 bass. You can call them all day long, but they have to be bigger than the biggest of your no call. So if you put a 20-incher in your no call, for the next 2 that are callable, they have to be 20 inches or bigger.
Wow.
So you got to think about what you're going to put in the first 3 to qualify to get to the second stage of the tournament. Because to win, you have to register 5 bass.
Now your 2 fish at the end have to be bigger than the 1 smaller, right? So say I turned in 2 24s and a 20, my last 2 have to be bigger than the 20.
No, they have to be bigger than. Yeah, exactly.
Not that they don't have to be bigger than the 24s. They both have to be bigger than that 20.
Correct.
Okay.
So
yeah, I need
you,
2 24s and a 20, and then I'm golden. That's that. I got that worked out.
But you have to have 5 to win.
You have to have 5 to win, and if say you put a 24 in your 3 that's non-callable, everything the other 2 have to be 24 and a quarter or bigger.
Unless you have 2 like that and 1 20-inch. In your 3, if I put 1 20-inch in, the other 2 have to be bigger than that 20-inch, right?
No. The first 3 can be any size.
Right. But your last 2 have to be bigger than your smallest of the first 3.
No, the biggest.
The biggest of the first 3.
The biggest of the first 3.
Correct.
Oh, that's different now.
I like it.
Yeah,
Okay.
So you need to put 3 20-inchers down first, just to wham, put your place on there.
Then you have to have anything over 20 for your last 2.
No worries.
I think that's going to be a little more challenging. What I'm trying to do is like the small fishermen and the guys that are up north. I don't know if you follow the Michigan fishermen or not. Man, that dude.
Yes, I do.
He's killing it up on Lake St. Clair.
Right.
He could probably win if he was smart about how he registers fish. How he puts the first 3 in. I just want to make those guys kind of more competitive instead of just out there yanking the biggest. Who gets the biggest ones, right? I mean, so just a little bit of strategic thinking.
Ain't nothing wrong with that either.
Yeah. Absolutely. So
I'm talking about yanking the biggest one.
Well, I'm gonna put a couple caveats in this tournament. If anyone catches 100 inches of bass or more, I'm going to throw an extra $50 gift card on. Or if anyone catches a 9-pound bass or bigger, another $50 gift card. So, John, I mean, you got a couple 8s.
Yeah.
You got a 9-pounder.
What if you don't win, but you catch the 9-pounder? Do you get the $50 card?
Absolutely.
Sweet.
Oh, okay. All right.
Absolutely. It's kind of a big bass bonus.
Nice.
Very cool.
I like it.
I like the planning of it. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Doc. Thanks for putting up his link.
Yeah. So
yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, it's free to register. I'll have all the details out when I put a video out by Monday on my site. But the 2 caveats is free to register. You got to be a member. You got to be a subscriber, which most of you are. But that's going to be the last tournament of the year, and I've got some good ideas similar to what we're doing with this one for next year already. So I've been doing some studying, trying to figure out, how do we make this fun for everybody?
No, Jay, it's just a tournament, Jay. It doesn't have to be on a live.
Thank you, City Slicker.
But speaking of that, Shane, me and Lindy and Doc have batted around. Sometime when it cools off, we're going to try to do one of those live tournaments. So
yeah,
we'd love to. Can you get signal where you fish?
Oh yeah.
Well, we'd love to get you in on that when we do it. We're going to pick like 6. I think to get enough people up there, we'll pick 6 or 7, people to fish.
Mm-hmm.
Try to put together a pretty good prize pack. So, but you got to be live during it, kind of like JV did.
Yeah, kind of like JV did it. John and Lindy and I have been kind of kicking it around, kicking back some ideas back and forth. Real quick, want to catch up in the live. Hey, Chris. Hey, Johnny. Thank you guys for coming in. And also, everybody, as Shane was talking about the upcoming tournament, I went ahead and I dropped his link to his channel in the chat. So make sure you head over there and give him a hook set so you guys know when he drops that video on Monday.
Yes, Gio, for sure. Get over there and hook him up and enter. It's fun.
Yeah. I appreciate anybody who wants to jump in. We had 20. I can't remember the number we had on the last tournament, but each time we've been growing,
right.
We're members. So it's I enjoy just seeing the numbers come in, the fish come in every week. It's
right.
Awesome. It's fun to do. So.
And I wish more people would make like ours, get a video of all of it. I'd like to see all that collage together.
Thank you, Captain Musty.
A lot of the fish from the tournament.
Yeah, I would. James from Cranking and Yanking asked me. He said, "Hey, can you send me the links to everybody who has a YouTube channel where we can watch them. And I failed to do that last time. I'm going to try to do that this time because there's a lot of folks that put their catches are on their channel that comes in for our tournament. So
yes.
Of course, you guys, you always have yours on film. So it's like I said, it's fun.
How'd you like that?
Well, one thing I think you could do, Shane, is in order to kind of like if we wanted to kind of keep everything in the same area, if on those videos you did the hashtag, like hashtag Shane Flint tournament or hashtag Shane Flint Big Bass Challenge or whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
When you did that hashtag, then if somebody typed in that hashtag, all those videos will populate. If they all use that hashtag, if somebody were to type that into the YouTube search, all those videos will eventually populate up. So if that might be something to kind of harness if you want to kind of keep everything in place. Like, hey, hashtag Shane Flint tournament 2022 or however it was.
Yeah.
And then they'd all be there.
Like every one of our videos that we caught a fish, we took a picture of would have been hashtagged and would be, that's a great idea, Doc.
Yeah, we'll do that. And I'll put that in the instructions. I mean, John and Lyndia knows I do pretty good instructions on how to register and everything.
Yes, you do. Yeah. That's right, Joe. Put in hashtag pig porn. I agree.
Joe.
Bring it right in.
And Joe, hold on. Joe, you didn't put your mask on when you made that comment.
That's right. Now we're already breaking the rules. Jacket. Shane, make sure you wash your hands.
Joe, I love you, buddy. John just said you had to put a mask on, making the comments.
And Shane, what did you think about that place me and Lyndia went and fished the other day, getting back in there?
Holy cow, man. That was tough.
Now, the floating stuff that we got tangled up in, that started as a little mud boat trail. And there in front of the boat is the whole area we fished with Doc. I mean, it was open a year ago. I mean, it was just a giant bunch of water. So we saw the mud boat trail. I said, all right, we'll take it. It's got to open up back there. It's got to. We run probably 1.5 miles down a trail. I mean, big enough for your prop, just rolling. And there towards the end, it got closer. Boom, it was over. And it was just nothing. I was like, oh, my Lord.
It's so cool, though. I mean,
it is cool.
Yeah.
When we met up there to go fish there, I was just like, dude, how awesome is this place? It was like Old Florida. What's up, baby?
I'm handcuffed to my leg. Daddy, I got the handcuffs on my legs. Help me.
I know. I was like waiting for her to like come out here like all like, help. But
that's the coolest place I've ever fished.
But the video,
it was cool to like the trees. Remember when we went, and I couldn't believe it was like over a year ago. That's
like a year and 3. It was March of last year.
But remember, the trees were all burnt. They just did that prescribed burn out there.
Yeah.
And all the trees were burnt and everything. And when you guys were rolling through there, I was like, okay. And then you got into those areas where, I mean, it just kept getting tighter and tighter. And then, like, that area that was all grassed in was just, or all that.
That was the lilies.
That was unbelievable.
That was the lilies we crossed with you. Remember, we go down the big opening and take that little path through the lilies. And then it opened up into that giant bay back there.
Yeah.
I stood up in the boat. There was nothing there. Then we went around, we found the fresh water. We found the back entrance, and it was solid. I mean, you could not get in there. The fish we were catching, a couple mud boat dudes maybe went through there, but that's what's cool. You're catching fish that don't have a clue. I mean, they haven't been caught.
Oh, yeah. You're in virgin territory for sure.
Oh, and the video didn't even show all of the.
That's nowhere near.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm sure.
On the bow of the boat, pretty much for 30 minutes, saying, "Oh no, right here," and they'd have to stop and raise the motor. We have to float over that.
And we get up to palm trees hanging over. I'd have to lower the power poles, get them under the palm trees, raise the poles back up. That's why we couldn't film that part. We were too busy trying to get that.
Yeah, you're trying to navigate the whole thing. Well, I remember when we went out and we were just going through that one area. We were trying to film, and it was like, all right, hold up. All right, Lyndia, get on the front. Doc, get back there. We were like, we were back and forth on the boat the whole time trying to get through that one area, just so we weren't bumping bottom. It was like either the front or the back. You had to way up or way down, you know?
But the parts you don't see, which I try not to show in the video, is it's mostly sand bottom. So if you're not going to just run into a giant rock, there's one place we have to cross rocks, but they were man-made, put there. It used to separate the two lakes. Now the water goes over it. But in the logs we're dodging are palm trees. So you could just damn near whack clean through one if you hit it hard enough. So.
Oh, yeah.
But it's still, you know.
What's up, Adam?
But now when we get in that water that's real shallow and I got the motor up, we came out of the palms and got in the actual airboat shortcut. And there's just no water across there. But the damn Yamaha, you know, I'd have to stop once in a while to back up and clean it. And I think once I had to physically get back there and get some muck out of the hole. But
thank you, Adam. Tell Renee hello.
It's fun. Like I said,
and the boys.
You don't see anybody when an airboat pops out. They just look at you so damn funny. Like the game warden one time found us before that place was grassed in. We were in the back of that bay and this airboat's cutting across and you see it turn and come straight at us. He gets over there and looked at us. He goes, "How the hell are you here?" I was like, "It was tough, but I'm here." And it was cool. He checked us. Then the next day we were at Donkeyland, which it's an hour and a half for us to get around to it. But by airboat, it's 15 minutes.
Yeah, because they're right there. You know, they're right there. They're right next to each other.
He checked us the next day at Donkeyland. He pulls up and goes, "I know y'all." And that's the same one that just checked us at Headwaters in that last video.
Yeah.
Because that's what we're talking about. Hey, you're the dude that got us, you know. So. That's the one I sicked on Shiner guy. Rob, I have caught so much flack over sending the game warden. And he would have come anyway. I mean, he was coming, but I've got so many comments and all about me sending the game warden over to him.
I love it. You're like, "Hey, it's our buddy's birthday. He's over there. Go check him." Happy birthday.
And it's funny, me and Lindy are just smiling and the game warden takes off and I sat there and I'm fishing. I looked at her, I was like, "Hope Rob's got a license." And I'm sure Rob does, but it wasn't no time. The game warden left. Here comes Rob hauling butt around. He pulls up beside us, turns the motor off, looks at me and goes, "I gotta leave. They kicked me out." And dude, I was like, "Really?" He goes, "Nah." I was like, "Oh, okay." So he about got me back on it. So
yeah, there's a definition of running skinny in a bass boat. Woo! I mean, you guys are in inches of water. I mean, that's crazy.
But you know me, like I have to tell her all the time, you know, at 45 mile an hour, 50 mile an hour, I don't need but about just enough water for that prop. You know, anything slower than that, I need more. And when shit gets tight, I actually give it more gas. You know, if I get scared, my butt pinches up, I'm like, well, we're done here. We might as well go for it.
I mean, the worst case scenario, you shear a prop or you shear a lower unit, right?
No,
I've bought some props.
I got my
I'd rather shear the prop than the lower unit.
There's not any of those around right now.
But everything's fixable. I mean, hell, that big bass biting, you may never get that chance again. You can fix the prop.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
But there's so many places that the water's just cool. I mean, clear. And as we're going through it, you know, I'm watching all these fish just darting out of the way and the big old turtles underneath us. And it's just
gators.
It's beautiful.
We didn't get it in videos. When we come out that last hole into that open water, what do we count? 11 gators. I guess they're pushed out of that thick too. So man, it was
they gotta be.
It was just solid gator. Yeah. That's what I told her. I was like, all the fish gotta be here. And I'm not lying, dude. That whole video we made in 2 places that weren't the size of a football field. Each one is where all those fish come out of.
All those fish were pinned up.
Well, that open lake there was, and Shane, it's weird.
More places, but we didn't.
That's all we found.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a place kind of weirds me out because you go through the first lake and it's thick and palm trees. Then the next one's thick. The next one. Then you pop out in that one we were in and there's no grass. Okay, why does that one not have grass, but the one beside it's grassed up?
I mean,
there's spraying. There's something going on, and they're like 4 in a row. And
I'm sure they're spraying. And
it's all a water filter. So I'm thinking the way they do somewhere maybe they have to have open water, because this is thick and the filter It's like a catch basin, something. It's weird, but that's where the fish were. They're pushed into the edge of it.
Yeah.
Right.
What's the purpose of the lake? Is it a floodplain or is it a?
They're all water filters. They're filtering the water down to St. John's River.
Okay. All right.
That's what Donkeyland is. Donkeyland, Headwaters, Stick Marsh, Three Forks. They're all one big water complex, water filter. What it is,
and that's why they named Headwaters because it heads the water off.
Right.
So
what it was is that was all low land. All these ranchers and orange groves, they'd have to dig these big pits to try to keep it dry.
Mm-hmm.
So they made a deal with the government. Hey, we'll give you all this land to build these big old water filters, but we get water rights to the water. And that's where it all started. That's why the one we go to, they got to keep the Indian burial grounds dry and pumped out, because that was part of the deal when they gave them all that land. So you got to keep that dry, and we got to have water rights.
And you get good fishing out of it.
Oh,
exactly.
And see, Donkeyland, they literally built the wall around it, a dike, and let it fill full of water. That's all they did.
Yeah.
There's still fence posts and fence, and I mean
the fence posts and fence is still there.
It's a cow pasture.
Yeah, it's a cow pasture.
Right. It's smaller. It did so good when they built Headwaters. They took millions of dollars and they put every kind of grass that's in Florida in that lake. They built pits, staircases, put in cypress trees. Florida's trying to grow the next world record bass. That's what they'll tell you.
That's my turn.
That was one of the main points of that was not only to do the filter what would it be called, filtration.
There you go.
To do that, but also their main goal is to have an area where they're going to have the next world record bass. That thing, I remember, Shane, when they were starting that project and all the fanfare and the articles that came out about it, and it was years in the making.
Yeah.
Like I said, you can go back and watch a Shaw Grigsby video, and he's out there at Headwaters walking around on the dirt. There's dozers all around him building ridges and humps, and
they're adding 2 Headwaters.
Yeah, they're right beside it, dude. They've got
they're going over to the other side now.
Oh, you're going to see how clean that is, Doc. You're going to trip out. It's moonscape across there.
Well, they started it when we were there the last time. They were burning all that stuff over that way.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see what that looks like when we head over there on Sunday.
Yeah.
Well, Florida got smart. They know that people come to Florida to catch a big ass bass. That's why they're making everything catch and release. Like Okeechobee, you can keep some, but they got to be under 14 inches.
Like Cranky and Yankins tournament,
where they couldn't catch with the small ones.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Size limit.
They just know there's money in that big old fat bass. So.
Yeah.
Well, and then it was funny because the peacock bass down here by me, there was this big debate going on about the releasing them they're invasive, or no, they were purposely put here, and the peacock bass are now a multi-million-dollar industry
right
down here in South Florida. And people come from all over the world to
so
South Florida to try and catch one. They no longer have to go down to the Amazon, go down to those areas to catch. Now, obviously, if you go down to the Amazon, you're going to catch much bigger peacock bass than you're going to catch out of one of these canals that we have down here. But here you're still going to get that peacock bass. It's still going to fight like a son of a gun.
Yeah.
Have you caught one, Shane, a peacock bass?
Oh, I've got a lot of. I fished down in Panama.
Wow.
Down there. I've got a lot of peacocks.
Yeah.
Then what I tell people: a big bass hits kind of like a truck running up behind you and rear-ending you, where a peacock is kind of like you got sideswiped by a greyhound. They kind of just wham, and it's just gone, man.
Yeah, they're furious. Yeah, once they hit the hook, they're beasts.
Yeah.
I read an article today that we're talking about what constitutes an invasive species, and it's something that if it's bad for the economy, bad for the environment, it just listed a lot of different things for it to be listed as an invasive species, because they were talking about the 2 different lizards the Peter something lizard with the red head and the yellow tail, and then the green dragon lizard that walks on water.
That's right, Rob. And then some guys can't get you on them when you come down here.
Well, if an invasive species is bad for us, there's a whole lot of those in Washington.
Well, they're saying they're not. They're not
You know, the big thing up here in Virginia is snakeheads. They're supposedly invasive species. Now, today I was out fishing on one of the lakes local here. It's a trophy bass lake, and everybody's up in arms that there's snakeheads in there. We're gonna get the snakeheads out. But 2 guys came up to me on kayaks today, and they're like, "I'm out here to catch snakeheads."
Yeah.
They love to catch the damn snakeheads, and there's not enough evidence out there to prove that the snakeheads are competing with the bass, and the bass are competing with snakeheads. But I will tell you, when I came up on a pod of snakeheads spawning in this lake, and there were like 3 or 4 or 5 3-foot 4-pound bass hanging out, chasing those snakeheads around. And
Right.
eating them raw. Of course, I threw a Cinco in on a wacky worm and caught them, but they eat each other. It's food.
Yeah.
It's
Now, see, like down here in South Florida, I'll catch snakeheads. Joe will from Parabellum Fishing, Billy from SoFlo Outdoors.
We haven't.
We catch a lot of snakeheads, and we get a lot of crap. Why are you releasing them? It's illegal to release them. And the truth is, and I mean, I even made a video about it because somebody was saying it's illegal to release them. You're going to jail. You're gonna, and I was like, oh my God, here we go. It's different for us down here in South Florida with our snakeheads as opposed to the northern snakeheads that you guys have up there. Down here, you guys, I forget what the actual species of snakehead is called up north. If somebody in the chat wants to chime in, or Shane, if you know what the actual species is.
bullseye
Here, what is it?
Bullseye snakehead.
Okay, so we have bullseye down here. Now, the bullseye snakehead down here, 20 years ago, it was thought that they were going to decimate the population. Now, I will tell you this. This is my personal experience. Every single body of water that I have caught a bullseye snakehead out of, whether or not I kept it or released it, I have caught multiple peacock bass, and I have caught multiple largemouth bass, and then multiple snakehead. So if they're decimating the population, why am I not just catching only bullseye snakehead?
Right.
And it is illegal. It is illegal down here in South Florida to catch a snakehead, okay? To catch a bullseye snakehead. Let's say you catch a bullseye snakehead, you're like, oh, nice fish. And you put it in a live well. And then you take that fish from the area that you caught it in and then move it to another one and release it. That's highly illegal.
Yeah. You cannot transport a snakehead in Virginia. You can kill them, or you can eat them, or you can release them.
Right.
And by the way, I heard they're freaking great to eat. I've only caught 2.
They are. They are.
Yep, Doc ate one.
I will tell you right now, I did a video, and Billy and Joe also have videos about catch and cook with bullseye snakehead. They're the ones that turned me on to actually eating one when I caught one. And I got really lucky. I caught, it was almost 6 pounds. I caught an almost 6-pound snakehead. And I brought that sucker home, filleted it up. And Shane, I will tell you right now, some of the whitest meat, it just amazing tasting fish. Really good. I mean, and that's coming out of South Florida Canal. Okay, where, you got a bunch of people dumping a whole bunch of crap and fertilizer. And I was worried when I filleted it. I was like, okay, if there's any kind of thing suspect in this thing, I mean, maybe that's why I don't, get sick, because I ate the snakehead. But a lot of people in the Philippines, where they originate from, they believe that snakehead, the meat, has medicinal purposes. So I don't know. Take that for what it's worth.
Yeah.
What about the clown knifefish? Do you catch them in the same waters that you catch the snake?
You do. Yes.
Yeah.
And I have not caught a clown knife. I'm going to. That's
Your
my
father-in-law
next.
did.
That's my next.
Father-in-law.
My
I saw your
father-in-law snagged one.
Yeah.
And that's where, had my father-in-law not caught caught that clown knife, when we went fishing in that area, I never would have discovered that was the peacock area that I brought you guys to catch your first peacock in.
Yeah.
That's right, Jay. You're going down there. And the same boat ramp we left from. What he showed the other day, is that not the same ramp we go out of? Beards and Bass. Dude, he did.
I'd have to go back and look. I'd have to go back and look because when he did show it, I was in the live. When he did show it, Avery and Kinsley were asking me to do something, and I wasn't fully paying attention to the map.
What's the name of the one we went to, the ramp there?
That's Stubbs Canal.
Stubbs Canal. Is that where you went, Jay?
Yep, someplace.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, snakehead, if you got the bullseye snakehead up there, Shane, and you catch another one, try it.
Oh, it's going in the cooler. I'm bringing it home. I'm going to eat that thing.
Yeah, put it in the cooler. But yeah, like you cannot, down here, it's totally legal to let them go.
Yeah.
You catch one, you let it go right where you caught it, totally legal. But you just can't take that fish and throw it in a live well and then bring it over to, from Lake A to Lake B.
Right.
Can't do that.
Yeah, same here. John, you said something about, you guys are pretty much catch and release,
Right.
down there in Florida.
Yeah.
The lake I was fishing this morning, I went out real early this morning, did real good actually, caught a couple 5-pounders and a 6-pounder, but it is a trophy bass lake. It is very restrictive on what you can keep. But they just came out and said, we want you to keep 11 to 15-inch bass because we're getting overran with 11 to 15 inch. And that's what eats all the forage up, right?
Right.
Trying to keep this a trophy lake. Do they have something like that down there? Like a slot?
Now, I would say gators and gars and things like that probably fill in that quota.
Yeah, that's not our choice. It's that state regulation.
No, he said it right. He said it's the choice, but I would think gators and such as it's like a 5-pound bass where you live, Shane. What will eat him there?
Nothing.
Okay, he's still on the menu here.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah, here he's there. There's a gator that's going after him.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense then. Yeah,
a bass has got to get well over 2 pounds before he fully becomes off the bass menu. Up to 2 pounds, another bass will eat him just as quick.
Yep.
They say.
That's another one I like is Lake Ida, Jay.
What's up,
Creel?
Hey, Creel. Thanks.
Backwoods Barbarian.
Hey, Backwoods. Hey, Family Real TV.
And I think he's coming in. Aren't you in Labrador right there, Backwoods? Shane, if you've never met a real Viking, go look up Backwoods Barbarian.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's a true Viking. Sleeps in a log. Makes axes, cuts his thumb off, making a canoe or something. I mean, he
cuts his thumb off and makes a new thumb.
But now he was in Nova Scotia. Now he's in Labrador, if I'm not mistaken.
Is it pronounced Labrador? Is that?
Isn't that how you pronounce it?
I think so.
Like the dog?
Like the dog.
Yeah. I think so.
I don't know. I don't know if there's like a weird way you say it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Labrador.
Labrador. Labrador.
But the man wears like a big fur. He wears like a big fur park. I mean, he's a Viking, dude. He is a freaking Viking.
I'll go check him out. I dig that stuff.
Hello. Yeah, I'm in Labrador. Yeah, where the dog comes from. Yeah. See, dog.
Okay.
I'm well educated.
Well, I'm just saying, sometimes people church up words. That's just,
Church up words. I haven't heard that in a while.
There's an N in there, Creel. Lyndia.
Lyndia. Why he call you Lydia?
Lydia.
Not Lydia. Lydia was the tattooed lady.
Yeah.
This is Lyndia. That's something. Who in here knows that song?
What
Shane,
song?
Do you? Lydia, the tattooed lady.
I don't know that. Well,
Lydia, oh Lydia, say, have you seen Lydia? Lydia, the tattooed lady. Nobody knows that. That was like in cartoon. I think that's in a Popeye cartoon back in the day.
See, you guys are getting a great preview as to what it's like on the boat with John. John will throw these songs out there when we're fishing and be like, remember this song? And I'll be like, dude, I'm only like,
I forget Lots of Pup,
No, I don't.
So what you're telling me, Doc, is you not only get to go fishing, but you get entertainment on the boat as well.
Oh, Shane,
You got no clue,
Have-
bro.
99% of the stuff that we do on the boat when the three of us are together is never in the videos.
Yeah. No.
Like you see the 1%. Like
Fish don't bite all the time. And as being a guide, there's a whole lot you got to fill in.
Oh,
Yep.
And I am the man for that job. I fill it in quite well.
what's
Welcome,
up, Anti?
No anti. Evening
Now, wait a minute.
Anti.
Evening, Anti. Let me read this right.
Evening.
Okay. Where I would say Newfoundland, I think it's what Newfoundland has a
Newfoundland.
Newfoundland dog.
It's
Labrador
Newfoundland.
got the Labrador dog. The Labrador dog is genetically short-haired miniature Newfoundland.
Oh,
Apparently,
wow.
there's the breed came from. Whale.
I didn't know that. Whale.
Quail.
Well,
And I guess Newfoundlanders are lazy because they taught the dog to bring stuff back to them. Right? Isn't that what you- if you had to teach your dog
you
to
can
bring
look at that
something-
two ways. You can look at it as lazy or smart.
yeah.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of dogs bring people beer. So,
Is that firecrackers anti?
Anti,
Pow, pow, pow,
why are you
pow,
blowing up
pow.
my emojis? Don't make me get a carrot.
Number one, he's doing the emojis because it's emojis, and number two, it's for Lyndia's birthday. So
I know.
Canary.
A canary's gonna get you. Newfoundland. See, I said it right. Newfoundland.
yeah, Newfoundland. Newfoundland.
I'd like to hear backwoods pronounce.
Happy birthday.
I don't want to say it.
Thank you, anti.
The lake we fish up close to Orlando. Goes from here to Orlando. Come on. Blankety blank St. Cloud. Doc.
What? You're
Yes.
confusing me.
Starts with kiss. But don't
Oh.
say it. But you know, his damn Newfoundland, I bet he says kissing me.
Kissing me, yeah.
Hey, when we moved to Florida, that was what I got cracked on the most and whipped into me is I thought it was Kissimmee, Florida. And
It's
people
Kissimmee.
laughed. Oh, they laughed, said it's Kissimmee.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's how you know if you're from here or not from here.
Thank you, Creel.
I like it when people try to read Okeechobee, you know, like in a live, I like Okeechobee here. You people from Vietnam, you're like, Okeechobee. Oh, yeah, it's just funny. Or as my crazy mother says, she loves living in Okefenokee.
Yeah.
Okefenokee.
She was in the hairdresser shop after we moved here, before she got really wacky.
Thank you, Michael.
Tell you know how the old women are in the hairdresser. Mama in there just talking about how much she loves it in Okefenokee, and these local Okeechobee ladies were just having a fit. And she was just on and on about Okefenokee.
My grandmother, my mom's mom, she, you know, little short little Italian lady, and like, you know, she ended up having a stroke, and she was fine after the stroke. She could never ever taste or smell anything, but still made the best Italian food you've ever had.
She had the COVID,
Permanently, right?
and you didn't even know it. See, you had the COVID
And-
before the COVID knew it.
After she had the stroke, you know, because my you know, John, Lyndia, my dad's parents, they lived out there on the
Down the road
now
from
up
us.
there in Okeechobee, you know, right
Yeah.
there off of 18th. And after she had the stroke, after my grandmother had the stroke, she couldn't pronounce Okeechobee anymore. She could never pronounce it right. She would always call it Okeechobee.
Bobby damn, Bobby damn.
Bobby Jam, Bobby Damn. It was
See you
always
back
Okeechobee.
Hi, Backwoods. So
All right, Backwoods.
But yes, Shane, go check out Backwoods Barbarian. If I had some mods, maybe they'll put his link up. But
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
I will. I'll go check him out.
true Viking, dude. Like I said, spent the night in the log.
Yeah.
My comment was, wow. I mean, wow. But
Yeah.
he did it. He chopped out a log, crawled up in that thing, and night. And I'm not talking like in Virginia. I'm talking about in Nova Scotia somewhere, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or Newfoundland, excuse me, not Nova Scotia. I might have just been
Not Nova Scotia, Newfoundland.
I don't know where these borders are, you know. It's like calling a Cuban a Puerto
Newfoundland.
Rican or something. You can get some bad deal.
You go watch that Expedition Unknown. Josh Gates goes and searches for the Vikings. That's really good too. I really like that.
Lyndias hooked on that show too. We've done bought. Anybody familiar with that show? Are you, Doc? It's Expeditions
What
Unknown.
one?
Expeditions Unknown.
Josh Gates. He was here in Florida. He was in Jupiter.
Yeah, had Lindy tore up.
Yeah.
But
Who's-
they did
which
one
one is that?
episode.
Last weekend he was in Jupiter.
About the old moonshine guy that got killed,
Ashley Gang.
the Ashley gang or whatever.
Down in the Everglades.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's on that little island of Truly.
Yep.
Yeah.
But they did
It was
one
that
episode
far away from me.
where some rich guy gave these paintings that have clues, and he went and buried these ceramic boxes or something. There was like 8 of them, 10 of them, something.
Little cash.
You know, and they had to. I mean, this is years and years ago. People are still trying to find them. They've only found like 4 of them. But Lyndia bought the book. Oh, we looking for the one. Where's it at now?
It's in St. Augustine.
St. Augustine was
St.
the Fountain of
Augustine.
Youth.
Fountain of Youth.
Yeah, the Fountain of Youth got one somewhere down there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of weird,
Excuse me?
old Florida historical
Women
treasures and all this stuff around here in Jupiter. Like the Trapper Nelson area, and they got an area, Trapper John's up here and off the Loxahatchee.
Right.
If you've ever read about Flagler, the railroad that comes through here in Florida, and the Flagler Museum, which is right by me, and
let's
there's
not forget we had a Seminole battle in our yard.
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, we live on a battlefield.
And the stuff that was found right over here, not more than 100 feet from us, and they buried it back.
Yeah,
It's still there.
that's what stopped our neighborhood from being built in the early 80s. We found out is they hit an Indian burial ground beside us. The ground zero for that battle is like 75 yards around the corner.
Yeah.
And then that Flagler Museum that we have over here in Palm Beach, which is now like just this amazingly affluent area. I mean, Trump lives on Palm Beach, but the Flagler Museum supposedly is haunted. And you can actually, sometime, especially in October, if you guys ever come down in October they open it up, and they will do these like night tours where you can like stay the night in the Flagler Museum. And people have always said like, oh yes, I saw the ghost, or oh, there was this movie. Like it's pretty wild.
Yeah.
You come to my house, we'll stay up for 3 days, and you'll see more than freaking ghosts running around.
Right, exactly.
Seems strange just walking around during
I mean,
the
that's
day.
you go sit in the dark all night. You're gonna hear stuff and see stuff. I don't care what's going on.
Right. Like ghost adventurers and all that stuff. Okay. If you've got that in your head that there's ghosts here and you go sit somewhere, your mind's going to start playing tricks on you.
Yeah.
And you're eventually going to be like, is that it?
Yeah.
See, that's the way I was deer hunting.
That's what's going to happen.
That's the way I was deer hunting, walking in the woods in the dark mornings and evenings. I'm not scared of the dark whatsoever, but I hate getting scared in the dark. You know what I mean? You're walking along and a deer jump up, blow, and haul ass. I know good and well that's a deer, but I'm still going to stand there going, oh, God,
Yep.
I mean, you know what it is, but still it scares the dog crap out. I hate that.
It's a different pucker factor, though, John. I spent 5 years in Alaska hunting and going out moose hunting. When you hear something, it might not be a moose, probably a grizzly bear or a black bear.
Yeah,
by God,
that would freak me the hell out.
What, Creel?
What
I
Creel
said
say?
a lot of things, but I don't think I said come here and watch me run naked.
What?
I think he's having fantasies again. Wake up, Creel. Quit dreaming.
Well, hey, guys, I'm going to jump out. Thanks again for letting me talk about the tournament.
Oh, thanks for coming up.
Yeah, good to see you, Shane.
Yeah, I'll have a new video out by probably Monday afternoon on the tournament, and I'll share it out to everybody.
All right.
And again, guys, everybody in the chat earlier, I throwed Shane's throw. Did I just say that? I put Shane's link in the chat earlier. I will do it again. He's going to be doing another tournament. Shane, I really, really, really like the rules for this one. I think that's
I do too. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. That's gonna be cool.
Yeah. Well, I hope everybody
I really like it, man. Just good on you, and just awesome. Awesome thinking on that one.
3 23 inches, 2 24 inches.
If you get that, John, I'm going to throw some extra cash your way.
Oh, don't get me started, Jay. I'll freaking go every day. You know I will.
If you get that, you've done something right there. That's some great.
Wouldn't that be nerve wracking trying to hold out for that third 24 or that third 23 inches?
Right?
You're like, oh, come on. You're throwing 22 inches back. Like, oh, God damn, it sucks.
You're like, no, and you got to get it.
Yeah.
What's up, Aiden?
All right. Well, thanks, Shane. Appreciate you joining.
Thank you, Shane.
You bet. Have a good night.
You too.
Oh, there's Prince Andrew or Lord Andrew. I done moved him
Lord
down to
Andrew.
Prince. I done moved him down to Prince now.
Thank you for throwing the links up, Doc.
I know we ain't
you're welcome.
mods. I like Shane. Good guy.
What anti-say coastal fever up to 3 days with y'all? Pig porn.
Yeah, you come on. I don't know. I ain't fed him lately. I ain't had to watch no pig porn lately. But if Doc's coming for 3 days, I'll be pouring corn.
Oh, heck yeah.
Your king has arrived. Oh my goodness. Come on, Lord Andrew.
It was good to see Aiden.
Back at school.
Yeah. Yep.
Is he in your class or anything?
He's with my co-teacher because she teaches the juniors and he's with her. But I mean, I see him every day. I see him when they walk by. I'll stop in the class and stuff. And it's so funny to see just like, I mean, over like just less than 3 months, like how these kids just like grow and shoot up. Like,
yeah.
And Aiden's one of them. Aiden,
yeah.
He got much taller.
Oh, Rocco from back here at Adams, that boy's just get big. I mean,
ninth grade this year.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Well, my God, I didn't really realize it. Kinsley. Okay, like when we went back to school, when we brought the girls back for like meet the teacher night and everything. I mean, we brought her back, and her old teachers that she had last year when she wanted to go see them.
Right.
And it didn't really like dawn on me, like, she did grow over the summer, but when she got there to her one teacher, I was like, oh my God, this kid's as tall as her old teacher.
Yeah.
She's almost as tall as Jen. Like she's just
she's gonna be tall.
Yeah.
Something stuck you?
Yeah.
Well, get it.
Like a piece of wire or something.
Ave. Hold on. Oh, she left.
She gone.
Avery, I don't know if you hear, she keeps coming out. She keeps coming out and looking and then darting back in and look like she's done it 4 times. She's done it 4 times.
Ooh, yeah.
She's the lookout.
They're up to something. They're up to something. I don't know what. They're up to something.
Is Jen there?
Oh yeah. No, I wouldn't be out in the garage without Jen being here and not having them at least here in the garage somewhere where I could keep an eye on them.
Oh my gosh. It's like
What?
being married to Anti. I got to be careful what I say. I made a comment about our moderators not putting links up.
Well,
He's
yeah,
like-
that was a shot at me. That was a shot at me, not at anybody else. I'm 6 feet tall. Aiden.
No, how was that a shot at you when I put up there?
I
when
thought
it
it
says-
was.
Huh?
I thought it was.
Look, it starts with at Small Water Charters.
No. What I'm saying when you said, "Oh, our moderators aren't putting links up there," I'm saying you said, you were taking a shot at me.
No, I wasn't. I was doing it to everybody else.
Oh, I thought it was a shot at me. That's why I threw Shane's link back up there.
I thanked you for that.
Ah.
Thank you, Ashley and Justin.
Thank you, Ashley and Justin, from Ashley and Justin.
Hey, Ashley and Justin, how y'all doing?
That's funny when your name says Ashley and Justin, but you write, "Hey, Lindy, happy birthday from Ashley and Justin."
Well, no, she switched it. It's Justin and Ashley.
That's right. Yeah, that's true. It's Ashley and Justin said from Justin and Ashley. So.
Dude, that was so much fun doing that crappie fishing with them. That was a ball. That was a good time.
Like we said, we both had to hide so much crack in that video.
Thank you, Joe.
I think you just went with the fuzzed out over it, didn't you? The pixelated crack.
No, I was able to edit around it.
I didn't.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Justin is about the only person we know that would have to that can out crack me like that in the video.
Yeah, I've learned over the last year and a half, 2 years, how to strategically place my camera when John catches fish if he has to.
You better.
Because Justin's taller than you. He's got like vertical more crack than you.
No, Justin was just rocking crack that day. His britches from
Well, no,
Justin.
Justin's a tall dude. He's taller than I am.
Oh, he is tall, but that
Yeah.
crack all up in your face when you're short. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Here we go, Carl. There we
Dude,
go.
why is Carl not a mod?
Let me get a real mod up in here now.
How dare you? Is Joe?
Yeah.
I heard there's a bunch breaking out everywhere, Lord. Andrew.
Well, I'm not. Listen, I'm not gonna get on Joe because Joe's got the Rona.
Oh yeah, he's not.
Joe's blue anyway.
Good.
And
Oh, wow.
what you say? Not around Lonk got monkeypox?
Is that his first time, Ashley?
No, Lonk doesn't have monkeypox.
Lindy said somebody had something that's spreading like wildfire.
There was a big.
He said there was a big blank fire that broke out near my house around 5:30. Yeah, I saw that.
I thought Lonk said he had the monkeypox.
No, it's under control now. It's like right over here by us.
Oh, you're gonna love it. Yep, it's his first time. I thought she had told me they hadn't been to Donkey Land yet.
Oh, are they going to Donkey Land or something?
Yeah, tomorrow. Well,
Oh, Justin is. Oh, okay. I thought he had monkeypox again. I went for talk about monkeypox. He's like, Justin's going. Like, Justin got monkeypox.
Did you see what Joe did?
What did Joe do?
Best channel on YouTube, and then dropped a link.
I don't even want to click it.
It's his channel.
Oh, is it his channel?
You know what? At least Joe hasn't lost his sense of humor while
I
being.
didn't accuse you. Wait a minute, Long. I didn't accuse you of having monkeypox. I thought y'all said there's a difference in saying, Long, I bet you got the monkeypox. I didn't say that. I said, does Long have monkeypox?
Yay, Carl! Woo-hoo!
he calls finally somebody. I watched your video today, Carl. Carl, I must admit, it made me smile today when you got your Campers in Common decal from Mel and you put it on your kayak and made the big deal about putting it right beside mine. That just made me smile.
And I like the shirt he was wearing during the video.
Yeah, he had a Coastal Fever shirt on too. I noticed that.
Dude, Carl's got the Ridge. That's the first one I did. He didn't. I got to send Carl one of the bass ones.
Who else had one on? I know Rob did in the video and James did in the video.
Hello, John Long.
I don't know who else. Hey,
I
Laura.
saw another one. I saw another video. Somebody else had one on.
Oh, thank you, Laura.
Maybe Matt from Brim Bass and Beyond, maybe.
Oh, that would make sense. Yeah. Or Yee, because I gave them some. Rob has one.
I don't think Yee's making videos. Has Yee made any videos?
He said he's got one coming up, but I haven't seen it.
He's made a bunch of shorts. He's made a bunch of shorts lately, but I haven't seen a long form one in a minute. Oh well, see, John. Look, John. Joe doesn't have the COVID anymore. He's like officially testing negative as of today, so he's fine. Or is that a monkeypox?
Wrong John. He's talking to the other John
John Long.
that asked him how he was doing.
I know, but I'm telling you.
Well, I don't think the other John accused him, as Lonk would say, accused him of having monkeypox.
Preposterous.
But I'm just bringing up monkeypox because the government is bringing up monkeypox.
They're wanting to change the name. Is that what Creel said? Because they say it's racist. It's offending. It's offending the monkeys. Planet of the Apes are mad.
Yeehaw Junction out there by Donkeyland was Jackass Junction forever. They built the turnpike and they didn't want to put it on a sign. So
Yep.
they changed it to Yeehaw Junction.
Yep.
Fact, Jack.
That's a fact, Jack. On Carl's kayak.
Put an N in there, Creel.
That's
You better
right.
quit calling
That's
her
right,
Lydia.
Carl.
She gonna get you. I have seen this woman go off on people calling her. Back in our bar days, and some drunk come up and Lydia. Oh, yeah, I've seen her. Yeah. It's true. Negative corona test, no monkeypox. Not concerned about contracting that one.
Oh, and polio too now.
Yeah, you gonna get polio. That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, now polio because that's
Oh,
Hey, guys, get ready. Get ready. Just everybody get ready. November's coming up.
See what Ashley wrote?
November is coming. November is coming. Get ready. We might even see the Black Plague show up at some point.
oh, I know.
You never know.
The winter's going to be worse again. That's the media.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do y'all have it, Ashley? That is a good question.
What's the monkey? What's the mosquito one? West Nile.
West Nile or malaria.
There you got it right, Creel. There you go.
Yeah,
Lyndia.
you got it, Creel. The locusts are coming.
I'm gonna go. Where's one
They
she
just
went?
came last year. They don't come once every 7 years.
Is she CVS or across the Walgreens?
She's at CBS.
CVS.
Yeah, they're right across the street. 50-50 chance there.
Ashley, you're part of the problem. No,
I'm gonna go
My
and get
wife
a
is
monkeypox
too.
shot. I want a monkeypox shot. What are you stockpiling, Creel? Monkeypox vaccines?
Oh, okay. Well, that is the United States, period.
You're right, Laura. The locusts are coming.
And when they the locust, that's right, Laura. Just start feeding the locust to
That's
the
true.
bug out bags and all ammo. There you go, Creel. She said she's not part of the problem. Not having the monkeypox serum.
Isn't that just a variation of the
Yeah, that's about how you
smallpox
talk about
vaccine?
it.
What did I say?
I don't remember what you're talking about, but I think you pretty much didn't she say she's part of the problem?
No, I did not.
I thought
No.
No, Miss Ashley, no, I did not. Swear.
Ashley said we don't have a vaccine for that yet.
Yeah, no.
Carl, what's that the
Ashley
link?
said
Oh, it's
she's
lost the link.
not part of the problem.
She gave me a hug last time we went fishing. That meant the world to me. It was so soothing. I needed a
Aiden.
hug.
Oh, sorry, Miss Lyndia. I'm sorry.
I needed a hug.
Thank you, John Long.
Why didn't Justin give me a hug?
You see Aiden's once monkeypox hits schools. It's done. Pack your things. I honestly, that's no, not gonna happen.
Do you have to wear a mask over your butt to keep from getting monkeypox?
John. My goodness.
Well, they make you wear a mask for everything. See, I wouldn't have been that bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, that needs to be made into a short. So if anyone wants to make that clip
Yeah, please take it out.
part of a short and just post it, do it. Do it.
It depends.
Well, I appreciate it, Ashley. I really did.
Depends for monkeypox. It depends. I wear Depends to keep me from getting monkeypox.
What they're saying
Because
is
I heard that you could be walking down the street. I heard that's the way you get it. You're walking down the street, little monkey jump out of the woods, and you got the monkeypox. How you going to defend from the monkeypox?
I've heard that the people that were given the vaccinations did not want to give the vaccinations because they could still catch it giving the vaccinations.
It's old monkeys getting it, Laura. Young monkeys don't get
They've
it.
declared it a state, like the government has declared it a public health emergency, but like in the state of Florida, I think what's our cases here? It's like less than 1,000, if I'm not mistaken.
In Miami-Dade is worse.
You don't put the Depends on the monkeys, Laura.
Although if you do put Depends on a monkey, that is really cute.
That would really be cool.
It's really cute.
I've seen those chimps wearing the diaper before on TV.
Yeah, and sometimes you have to, man, because if you got like a little spider monkey as a pet,
Hey,
they
Jay.
throw poo. They throw poo.
I would throw poo back at them.
Could you time it right?
Dude, I think I've told you, my buddy Phil Pot can do the best spider monkey I mean, it sounds just like a pit. He took his family. They went on a big trip to some big zoo somewhere. And his wife said he had the spider monkeys so bad they were flinging poo all against the glass. He said he had them tore up out there doing his monkey call.
Hold
Or
on,
you
I'm
put the
freezing.
depends on John.
I froze up.
Creel
Oh my
like
God.
that.
I like totally missed everything you said. Everything you said, I totally missed because I froze up. Like you guys froze. Totally missed everything about Phil Pot talking about the monkey.
Oh, it was just that Phil Pot did the monkey call at the zoo with his family and got the spider monkeys so mad that his wife said they covered the whole inside the glass with poo, throwing it at him.
Poo like flingers.
Poo flingers. They are poo flingers.
Flingers.
That's why their butts are red for trying to get poo off to fling it.
Remember the NASCAR driver Tony Stewart? Remember him?
Yes.
Remember he had a monkey?
NASCAR City.
We know everything. And
Yeah.
North
Yeah,
Carolina.
Remember he had a monkey? He had a spider monkey.
Yeah. Michael Jackson had a monkey.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber had a monkey.
Justin Bieber still has a monkey.
Mike, no, he didn't. He left it in Germany.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He left it in Germany because
But see, real men like Mike Tyson, they get tigers that eat monkeys. Cool.
that was
Terry.
great in The Hangover.
Did not know that, Rob. Y'all funny, joyous.
No, Rob. I think I did hear that, but
Yeah, you didn't know that?
nah. Why don't you have one, Doc?
I do. It's youtube.com/coastalfevertv.
Oh, well.
Once you hit 100 subscribers, you can change it to whatever you want it to be. I mean, if
We're
you want-
almost there.
You guys haven't changed that? You guys haven't done that?
No. I know Jed Creel, tigers and ear biting. That's but you
Yeah,
gotta
once
love
you,
Mike
once you
Tyson
hit
now.
100 subscribers, once you hit 100, you can change your URL to be youtube.com/ whatever your channel is or whatever you want to, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
I agree.
Boogity,
Anton.
boogity, boogity.
Hey, Ted.
Anton, and I'll ever tell you my great idea for NASCAR. Right before the for the green flag drops, somebody flips a coin for whether they go left or right. You know, which direction they're going to go. You know, 50-50 shot when you set your car up before the race if you pick it right.
I like that.
I'll do the chaos though. You know, all of a sudden you're set up to go left and everything. We're going right today, guys. Oh shit. You have one because I'm with the in crowd. Oh, you have one of those fancy URL. Oh, I see.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Look how tall you are. Don't even be bringing handcuffs. We done seen those.
Give me your hand right now.
You're under arrest, sir.
Oh, I'm gonna be attached to her.
Doc, I see a new fishing challenge.
Ow!
What's the challenge?
We have to fish at Donkeyland, me and you handcuffed together.
Can we borrow these for Sunday? Or no, we're going to
I got
Headwaters. We're
some.
going to Headwaters Sunday.
I got some.
Hold on. What do you say?
Happy birthday, Miss Lyndia.
Thank you.
What?
Where's he?
She went inside.
She did?
Yeah. All right. Say bye to everybody.
You don't need no stinking warrant.
I'm eating toxic waste.
Oh, she eats those blue Takis. That's why her tongue's blue.
Did you
Have
show
you ever
her?
had Takis? They're awful.
They're so good.
Oh, Kinsley, look. Hold on, Kins. Hold
These
on.
are good too. Fruit Loop gummies.
Gummies?
Yeah.
And they taste exactly like Fruit Loops.
Oh.
I went to
Hey,
Five
look,
Below today.
These are,
I got candy, so.
I'm
These
sure
little
they're
Fruit
hopped
Loop
up on it
gummies.
right now.
Oh, I ate a popsicle.
no, I'm not, Chris.
Toxic waste for now, and I'm gonna go eat another toxic waste.
Being
Can I
cuffed
put
to
that
Doc
on
would
a
not be
straight
that.
face?
What do you mean?
I'm gonna keep a straight face and not like make a face.
Sure, go ahead.
I'm gonna get enough toxic waste. Be right back.
I don't know what a toxic waste is, guys. Lord knows what they're doing in
That's
there.
what you ate that snake head out of.
Pretty much.
Oh, good, Ted. It's probably because you had me blocked.
What's up, Ted?
Okay, if y'all were handcuffed together, y'all can only use one rod because one has to cast and the other one has to reel.
Nuh-uh. We'd have to handcuff our casting raw hands together. We'd have to cast together, then we'd have a
So
free
right hand?
reel. And we'd have to time it. What would suck though if one gets a fish and goes, that other one.
That could be fun. That could be a lot of fun.
This is the toxic waste.
Ooh, what is that?
Toxic what?
Waste. She spilled toxic waste into her house.
Oh, I see green stuff coming up.
Oh, it's just candy.
It's candy. I'm gonna eat the blue one because my tongue's already blue. And it took me 10 minutes to open this
Why did it take you 10 minutes to open it?
because I was handcuffed. I wanted to see if I could do it.
Did you do that for yourself? Or?
Doc,
Yo.
of course Chatterbait. Of course Chatterbait goes there.
Okay, who's ready for me to keep a straight face?
All right, I guess Kinsley's going to try some sort of weird toxic waste sour thing. All
I'm
right,
gonna try and keep a straight face.
let's see if she can keep a straight face.
I already ate like.
She's already ate one. This ain't a challenge.
No, I ate 3. This is my third one.
Well, then it's not a challenge. You totally ruined it. Like, you totally ruined it. You should have just told everybody, I've been eating Takis the whole time. This is the first time I've ever eaten one of these. And now you've totally ruined it.
I think your dad ought to have one. Now that's a video.
Okay.
No monkeys in a can. Is it like a warhead? I agree with Joe. I hated warheads. I thought warheads just tasted bad.
Oh, dude, she loves the warheads. All right, take your handcuffs. Say bye to everybody.
Bye. I'm
Welcome,
gonna
Steve.
handcuff one of you one
Thank
day.
you, Steve, from home.
I didn't.
Again. Girls, come here. Come here.
Oh
Hold
my
on, before
God.
you go in. Before you go in. Come here. Come here, little one. All right, I want you girls,
Ugh.
before you go in and go to bed, okay, I want you to say, you know what I want you to say.
Happy birthday.
Day.
Say it again and say it with meaning.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Now say the other part. John is our favorite.
Huh?
Say the
She
rest
said,
of it.
huh?
It's our
Did you hear?
favorite.
She goes, huh?
Wait, how old is it?
John is our
No.
favorite.
No.
Where are my handcuffs? Can I have my handcuffs, please? I specially bought this. for
There's
myself.
not a chance they're going to bed right now, but we're going to try.
Oh no!
All right. All right, babies.
You have a way to keep them in bed. Those
That's true.
handcuffs.
That's
Those
true.
handcuffs.
Now they can get out of them. They got the little lock thing. They're not real handcuffs. It'd be nice if they were real handcuffs. It'd be really nice if they were real handcuffs. But that'd be bad parenting. I mean, or good parenting, depending upon the way you look at it. I don't know.
Yes, Laura. Now I get where your joke was going. She talked about monkeys in a can. She meant monkeys in a barrel. Yeah, I used to love those as a kid. I had several
Yeah.
barrels of monkeys.
Yeah.
I think it's called a barrel of monkeys, not monkeys in a barrel.
Yeah, barrel of monkeys. How many-
Barrels of monkeys. Yep.
It's like shooting fish in a barrel. You're getting things. It ain't like shooting monkeys in a barrel.
Oh, yeah, Ashley and Justin, they are 100% jacked up on sugar right now.
Hey, I'm a half a bag of damn Fruit Loop gummies, so I'm about right behind them.
We had a neighbor that had 2 little boys, and she kept wondering why they weren't going to bed and going to sleep.
I mean, would talk to us, worried about it because she couldn't get twins. Go ahead, Tim.
Oh, they were twins?
Yeah, so Lindy was talking to her and asked her what their night routine was.
And she says, well, I give them a big glass of sun drop before they go to bed.
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew, no sun drop, wasn't it? Sun drop's the one that's got like
Yeah.
100% caffeine.
Either one.
Yeah, but she'd give them a big glass of soda thinking it was like chocolate, like milk or something where they went to bed. And Yeah, I wonder why they wouldn't go to sleep.
Did she get dropped on the head when she was little? I mean, come on.
You say tomato, I say potato. Well, my saying to that is, you say tomato, I say no thanks. I don't like them. I never thought of that, Joe, but we shall see.
Oh, good
We
job,
shall.
Joe.
But you know what's going to funny? It's going to make them back to like Fruit Loops.
Oh, it will.
If it tastes just like a Fruit Loop and you dehydrate it and turn it back to a Fruit Loop, it'll be a Fruit Loop. Yeah, I see there. I should have kept my mouth shut. I should have got a bag of regular Fruit Loops.
You ruined it.
Sent them to Joe and said, "Hey, she dehydrated some of these Fruit Loop gummies, and I'll be damned if they don't taste just like Fruit Loops."
You
Dang
totally
it.
dropped the ball.
Oh, I done got Joe one time, boy.
Thank you, Michael.
That one the other week over the damn text thing was great. I loved it.
Glad you
Oh,
could
with Chris.
Thanks, Michael. Yeah, you could see by his response. I bet at the house he was like, "Bullshit."
Like this son of a.
See what Joe said? He'd have fell for it.
Street Fruit Loops.
I'd have made a fancy little label, you know, got some of her candy labels, said Fruit Loops. Oh, catch up. We've all heard that. That's a damn Pulp Fiction joke. That's what what's her name tells
Uma Thurman.
tells Vincent Vega. Vincent Vega.
Vincent Vega.
Vincent Vega. That's Maryland. No, that's not Maryland. Remember there was two Maryland. No, one's not
Baba
Maryland.
O'Reilly did not eat a baba ganoush.
Damn, I love Baba O'Reilly by The Who. That is a good freaking jam.
Yep.
Hi, Matt. Thank you.
What's up, Matt?
What's up, Matt?
Oh, while Matt come in, made me think of it. I think I told you, Doc, we got a reel in the mail from I guess it's the Placino company. Matt did a video. Matt did a video with the floating net, and Puddle Walkers just did the floating net from them. But they sent us a 4000 series spinning reel to try out.
Is that not
All right.
I mean, it's a good looking reel. I don't know how it's going to. So when we do the tackle bag, we're going to try out the reel too. So.
Speaking of the tackle bag, look, here it is.
Yeah, we got some plans for the old traveling tackle bag.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I was just so happy that I was able to put a peacock bass on that damn thing. And then that god dang grasshopper.
And the reel feels nice. It's a little feels small, but
For a 4,000, it's small.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
a local singer from around here, Wayne Purvis. Redneck Crazy Band.
actually James from Crankin' and Yankin' wrote it,
Yeah.
and then we gave it to a pretty famous, like you said, local musician, Wayne Purvis, and he put it to his music.
It was written
But-
by James.
Funny thing though, you know, it's made in China, but the first line says 9+1 precision ball bearings. See, it says 9+1. So does that mean it's 10?
Is it not 9-to-1? Not a ratio?
No, it says 9+. It ain't a 9-to-1 ratio. If that thing was making 9 laps per turn of the handle, hell, I could make a bait fly.
Right?
It says
Oh, it's in like different places. Yeah. That one reel.
whoa, don't blow me off. What's in different places?
Bell bearings,
It says 9+1,
which means it's in a different place.
which means what? There's 9 1-ball bearing? Or is there 1 9-ball bearing?
No, there's 10 ball bearings, but they're all in different places.
Then why does it say 9+? You're dipshit. That makes no sense.
Excuse me?
I don't mean that bad, but that makes no sense.
Okay, there's like 9 in one, like either the bell or either it's in the ball at the where the gears are, and then there's one more at some other place.
Okay, when they say like 5 bearings, it ain't 5 balls.
I like that idea, Joe. I'm watching this unfold because this is
There's like a bunch of balls
you
in a
guys are
ball
getting
bearing.
you guys are getting a glimpse into what happens on the boat sometimes when the fishing isn't good.
But, okay, there's what? You say there's what, 9? 9 what?
I'm not answering your question no more.
Well, hold on. Put it back up, John. Put it back up.
It says 9 plus 1 precision ball bearings.
It does say 9 plus 1.
So, does that mean there's 10? Or is there 9 ball bearings? Or is there 9 ball bearings?
This
I
might
know,
be
Shane,
something.
math is going to get me. I got flip flops, though. That's why I wear flip flops. But
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
All these people in the chat that are just thinking, oh, look at the dipshit. Let's see what your answers are. What does 9 plus 1? Let me read it again.
I mean, if it's 9, I could see if it was 9 semicolon 1, 9 to 1 gear ratio, but 9 plus 1 ball bearings would mean 10. I mean, that's the way I would take it.
I'm thinking it's more like when you get those comments from other countries that say, thanks friend, nice share. Something. I think it's that.
Then you
9 bearings plus an anti-reverse. Then it would say, what do you mean anti-reverse? This ain't a damn 67 Chevelle.
Joe said 9 plus an anti-reverse. Rob said, I know 9 plus 1 is better than 5 plus 1.
I don't know. It depends. It has to be 10 balls in the bearing. That makes no sense. Then it would say 10, not 9 plus 1.
What did Anti say? Some fellow fisherman wanted to say happy birthday to you while live fishing. Oh, and he threw up a link. Okay.
Has to be 10 balls in the bearing. Okay. James is my bill collector's name.
You have totally.
I don't see the brilliant answers flying up there. I'll click on what
either.
I've got here.
Tom, hello. No room for 10 individual bearings. Okay, see here, look. 1, 8.
It's just a nature cam.
Ball bearing body. And then you've got right here, you got 1, a ball bearing.
What?
So I think Joe was right.
I was too in my own little weird kind of way.
True.
What did you just say? Yeah. It makes no sense. Y'all people crazier than a damn person.
Look right here. Look. If you go up here and you look at that, you will find where the ball bearings are and how many there are together. And then you look at this one and you'll see where.
Right. It's part number 1-11. It says ball bearing. What about 1-20 that says pinion ball bearing? What about 1-25 says ball bearing? What about see you didn't think that shit through, did you there, Roger Rabbit?
Look, see ball bearing.
I don't see that 10 times or 9 times. It ain't on there.
Lyndias like in the chat.
Why would the +1 be a roller bearing? Is that like the international code for roller bearing?
Oh, Steve, he wouldn't win.
I don't know. What did Kenny say? Who cares who's right? It's funny listening to them.
Shut up, Kenny. I just don't think it makes no damn sense. If it had 10 ball bearings, right, 10 ball bearings.
High five, Chris.
Yeah, because if they sent that to you and you're gonna do like a review on it, or
well, there's step 1. What the hell does 9 plus 1?
Right. Yeah. So let's get that cleared up. But then you're just gonna be talking to some Chinese guy over in China, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, what's this guy say? Yeah.
The email was kind of a little bit, me love you long time, nice share.
Put that back in the box because we'll need that.
But I'm going to put up a code.
Hey, look. Hey, listen. Remember what you said when we first met each other.
Free stuff.
You said you made it when you started getting free shit. So you
Well.
made it. There you go.
Well, I got to remember I got that damn super clean, which I never made a super clean video.
I still have the T-shirt.
Oh shoot! You never did you?
No, Mark J. Larson he wore the hat in his last video. That's why I never got no more super clean. They think I super suck.
I forgot you never made that.
Why do you act like it? Why are you whispering like it's a big freaking deal?
I totally forgot about super clean.
He does that to me too. When we're out fishing, he'll say, "Why are you whispering?"
You're the one that she's fishing along and talking, ha ha. A bass will splash beside the boat. She'll stop and go, "Did you hear that?" And I'll go, "How are we whispering?"
So, like, look, if we get free stuff, then I'm gonna say I made it because Steve sent me a bunch of free baits and stuff when I bought, when I got my order.
Oh, I knew we made it when Lyndia won that gold belt. Because you ain't got no gold belt. There ain't nobody in the chat got a gold belt.
I mean, I can buy one.
Nah, you ain't, and you have it, and you ain't got it right now.
Can we get the John Super Clean Boys?
The John Super Clean Boys.
Super Clean.
Super clean. Super clean.
Steve Earle. We saw him in concert.
Who said something about Steve Earle?
Creel.
I got drunk and got sick in the
Blue
adult
motorcycle.
at the adult bookstore next door to the bar that played Steve Earle. And my buddies and everybody said, all I kept saying was, "Don't let me die at the adult bookstore." Now, we were just in the parking lot because you had to share the parking lot. And that's all I kept yelling was, "Don't let me die in the adult bookstore parking lot."
Don't let me die.
Okay, I'm not a big drinker. So, I usually get drunk, sick, and it's over. Dude, I'm not kidding. In that bar watching Steve Earle, I can remember it clearly. It was like I was watching the show through a paper towel roll. The cardboard roll. I'm sitting at the table looking at him, and dude, that is literally, I could see perfectly. And it was like looking down and I looked around the bar and I said, "We need to go." She's
Lyndia,
like,
don't forget to go back up through the chat. Anti's got a link for you for your happy birthday there.
I did. I did, and it was like it's the camera on a lake, on a river.
It's cool. I looked at it.
I did too. It's cool, but I thought he said somebody wanted to say happy birthday, and I even made a comment. Ain't nothing but a camera. Wait a minute. Ball bearings in a well-made reel won't corrode as quickly as numerous, but cheaper bearings in a cheap reel. Creel, he's so clumsy. He was tripping. What was I tripping on?
If I can hear it.
What was I tripping on? Now I'm curious. High quality bearing also make for longer.
I mean, John, in all honesty, though, just sitting there playing with the reel, does it feel well made or?
It does feel. It feels pretty good, man.
Yeah.
It makes a weird. But I do it by hand every time.
Right.
But when you open it, it makes a. I mean, we're going. If we're going to find out, Donkeyland's going to be the. And we ordered that new rod, so like I said, we're going to take turns with it. That'll be part of the challenge with the bag. Is we're each going to take turns trying to blow this reel up.
Now, I had already I know some people might sit there and say "Oh, you set John and Lyndia up with the bruiser baits and stuff." I had already planned. I didn't care who I was going to give it to, and who I thought I was going to give it to. I had already planned on throwing a whole bunch of bruiser baits in there, no matter what.
Okay, well, I can beat that. Me and Lyndia are going to try our best not to use any baits that are like the ones we normally use. So we just mix that. We're putting some bruisers in it. I'm not going to say what we're putting in, but we're putting some bruisers.
I had thought about that. I had thought about kind of using some stuff in there that I had seen some other guys put in that bag, and I was like, all right, but what Joe did in his video prior to, my video, I really wanted to get the peacock bass. So I really concentrated on what I could use that was in there to get one. And I figured the best thing was going to be that Zoom fluke. And then when I got to the second spot, that's when I was like, dude, this place is stick bait heaven. I've used them here. I used them in that goddamn cricket. Ugh. Or that grasshopper, whatever you want to call it.
But yeah, we're gonna try our best. But don't think if we're not catching, we won't try. Something a little more. But yeah, I'm like that ugly ass green frog you put in there. I'm bound and determined to catch one on that thing.
Hey, what's wrong with that frog? There's no topwater frog in that bag.
And you know me, I don't never throw a frog much, but I'm gonna throw that ugly ass frog.
But yeah, I mean, you eventually it's gonna make it around to somebody who wants to throw a topwater frog. There's no topwater frog in that bag like that. I mean, it's not. And I will say this: the one thing, and I think this should be something that everybody does for the bag as it moves along. And Joe kind of there really is not a lot of terminal tackle in that thing.
Yeah,
Joe added the 6 cents hooks, and I threw in some more hooks. Joe added some weights in there. Now I don't use a lot of weights, so one thing I wanted to add in there, I just did not have time to go and put them in there, were the belly weighted hooks that we use with the bait keepers. I couldn't go to the store and get some more of them to put in there. I would have loved to have had some of those when I was fishing for the peacocks, because it would have made it a lot easier for that bait to go down faster. I probably would have caught a couple more and probably would have caught them a lot faster than but yeah, it needs terminal tackle. I think that should be
we got some good ideas that we're gonna stick in it. Next person after us is gonna be cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it should be a prerequisite for that bag. Throw some terminal tackle in there. Hooks, weights, whatever.
Whoever has to mail it, we will pitch in on shipping.
Yeah, when it leaves Florida.
When it leaves Florida, we will.
Yeah, what I'm like. Okay, so Joe gave me some money to help ship it. Since I'm giving it to you guys, I'm going to give you what Joe gave me, and then I'm going to give you guys money for it, and then we'll just kind of keep passing it until it leaves Florida.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah, because it's not going to leave. I'll go ahead and spill that. It ain't leaving Florida for at least 2, maybe 3 more.
Oh, you got an idea? Okay.
Yeah.
I've done talked to a couple up the road, so it's going to be 2, maybe 3 is still in Florida.
Yeah.
And one, they're all great, but one's going to be, I think, really different and off the wall.
And I mean, we're just going to kind of do what Florida does, and we're just kind of we've kind of taken over the bag.
Well, we're going to keep it for, I mean, while it's down here, let's pass it around. I mean,
there's no
I mean,
it's got to die. It can live on forever.
It can go on. Bag's in good shape.
The bag's in great shape. And, while it's down here, why send it off to, excuse me, I sneezed. It might be a fit. I don't know. We'll see. But if we can keep it down here in Florida and figure out other channels to send it to in Florida, I think that kind of makes the most sense, because, it is getting heavy. It does cost a lot. I mean, like James did sending it over to Buck, kept it in the same state to where it's not too much. I mean, if we can pass it around to our friends, other channels and things like that within our state, and keep it going. I mean, we're only on, you guys are going to be chapter 10. I'm excited to see how far this thing goes. Yeah. And keep up with it, and just,
oh yeah, me too.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
And when it leaves Florida, I'm planning on, which I won't have it, but I'm helping plan it along the way that, somewhere close out of Florida. Don't send it from Florida to freaking California. Pick somebody a whole lot closer.
Yeah.
Let it travel. Like a traveler, let it work its way across,
Yeah, I mean, eventually though, I think the bag does have to make its way to the West Coast because if you look at everything,
Oh, yeah.
a lot of it's all been on the East Coast so far.
I'm hoping it'll go up like the Gulf, up the Gulf end, maybe work its way Alabama, Mississippi, back into Texas. James and them, it came down, but go around Texas way and around.
Yeah, because I mean, James and Buck, they're James is right near the Texas Louisiana border. I'd love to see it end up like California. I mean, I don't know what the shipping would be, but we got a lot of other channels that we follow that are up in Canada. I mean, how cool would that be?
There's still room. There's still room in them boxes, isn't it, for baits?
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm not going to put the packs in all. I'm not going to waste that room. I'm going to take them out, put them in the bait trays.
Let's not tell what we're putting in.
I have it.
Oh, but listen, look.
Are you putting decals in there?
I did.
Oh, because I'm going to put some in there to pass along.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, here, hold on. I'll open it up right now. Since I still have it. If you look, Joe has got his keychain right here, which I think is awesome on the zipper. But there is a bag. There's a bag right here full of everybody's decals. Now I put mine in there. Joe's got his. Chris has got his.
Yeah,
Trey, Buck, everybody's got theirs in there. So, I mean, I threw in 5 decals of the regular logo and 5 decals of the Peacock logo in there. There's a lot of room left in this.
In there that I don't have. What channels are in? That's what I'm gonna do. If I don't have one, I'll grab one. But I got most people's. So.
And that's what I did. Like if I didn't have somebody's decal, like I didn't have Trey's. I grabbed one of Trey's out of there.
Yeah, I don't either yet.
So I grabbed one. And what I think it was Trey that started it. He put in the journal.
Right.
So what Trey did. Because that's I don't know if Trey started it or not. He started it and he's got one of his decals right here. Okay? And then he kind of wrote everything. And then when Joe, like the next page is Joe. Joe's got his decals here.
So nobody wrote between Trey and Joe?
No, and then so I went ahead, I have mine right there.
Are
just
they
kind of. No, they're free.
Okay.
They're free.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we'll write in the journal. Everybody should have wrote in the journal.
So that's in there, and there is a lot of room left in this thing.
Look, wait. Look at Rob. Oh, winter's coming for the people up north. Yeah, it could always come back. We ain't talking about 2 other people. You know me. I'm gonna get the damn thing next week. I'm gonna make a video the day I damn catch them. It'll be gone. Don't care about people. Oh, I ain't got no friends up north to send it to.
That's a cool live video or live.
Oh, Anti, that's where she disappeared to watch that.
Yeah.
And Anti, we went out to eat last night. Yesterday was her birthday. We went out and had a big steak dinner last night.
Is that like a live cam that's on all the time on that water?
Probably.
It probably is.
Probably.
Have you ever watched Lyndia? Have you ever watched like the Jupiter Inlet cam or the Boynton Beach? Like all the. I love watching those. Like you see all the snook just kind of.
Yeah, and I like the ones with the eagles. I've watched all of those.
Rob,
up in New York.
I have no short term, and we ain't even gonna worry about long term.
I went out last night with my daughter, or night before last with my daughter. We went to Roy's.
Is it not my daughter?
Sometimes.
I think I was there.
Sometimes.
I think I was there.
We went to Roy's, which is my favorite place, and I had my beef tataki, my California.
Oh, you guys went over that? You guys went over that way?
Not me.
Jamie and I did. Jamie.
Oh,
Jamie.
I know. Hey, I know you didn't go.
Yeah.
I know you didn't go.
Yeah.
You know what I had? I scrambled some eggs, put cheese on it, got me out 2 tortilla shells, laid them in the frying pan, piled the eggs and cheese, and then fried a couple pieces of bologna and cut it up, put it on that, and rolled it up into 2 damn burritos.
Hot dog pancakes.
Nice.
It's good, man. It's damn good.
It sounds good. I'd eat it.
I did. Man, I fried them burritos, the tortilla shells. They were kind of, it's kind of crusty. And they're flour. I only do flour. So
chocolate cake. No, it was a fudgy wudgy cake.
But my damn woman, we were going to eat last night or speckled perch. We said we'd get one dessert to go and split it when we got home, you know.
Okay.
So, you know, I'm being the man like I usually do in a restaurant. I'm doing the ordering. She tells me, I want a piece of the fudgy wudgy cake. I said, okay, I'll tell her chocolate cake when she comes. Waitress walks up. What would you like? I said, chocolate cake. Lyndia goes, he won't, or no, make him call it by its real name. I ain't saying damn fudgy wudgy cake. Fudgy wudgy was a what bear. But the steaks and salad is good stuff.
Dude, I like I said earlier, I love the speckled perch, and I like. Oh, it's one of the best restaurants around. I mean, not only just out there in Joey, but just around.
Let's catch the room up. Okeechobee is the speckled perch capital of the world, which
Right.
is a crappie. We call them specks. Our big steakhouse restaurant is called the Speckled Perch. It has a bar hooked to it called the Brim Room, and not like the brim of a hat, but like the fish a brim. But the place sells nothing but steaks, no seafood. They do have some chicken,
Yeah.
but no seafood,
No seafood
no nothing.
whatsoever.
And it's got a big giant fish on the side, a big old crappie out front.
Yep, big old one.
And something else that just happened here in Okeechobee is they did this big old cattle drive sculpture in the middle of town. And then
Did they?
Yes, well, because we're Cowtown, USA. You
Yep.
know,
And
in
it's
Okeechobee.
it represents the old cattle drives that used to come through here.
Uh-huh.
When she says a statue, it's like 6 or 7 different pieces. There's a full-size cowboy on a horse. Then there's a full-size Brahma bull. Then like another cow, a couple cows. Then there's another cowboy doing something.
And
But
so,
and a dog. It's all spread like in the middle of town there by the tanks.
Oh, okay, right there, like by
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah.
Parrot, right? Like no, not Parrot.
Parrot Avenue.
Yeah, right on the
Yeah, right there,
intersection.
right. Okay, all right.
Park Avenue.
But they took a big area of grass in there, like a block and a half, and it's set up like it's the cattle drive. I mean, they're apart from each
That's
other.
cool.
I mean, it's like a big area, and it's got the cat. It's pretty cool.
It is way cool.
God, I wish I could convince Jen to move out there. She ain't ever leaving here. I'm telling you that right now. It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna
What
happen.
Downer guy say?
She ain't meeting who?
No, Jen will never leave the city. Like I can't. I don't think I'll ever be able to convince her to move out there.
She
Like-
Jar Jar Gabor.
Jar Jar Binks.
Jar Jar Gabor.
Jar Jar Binks.
No, she just Jen likes the mall and all that stuff, and she's not a big fan of driving. So like she doesn't want to have to drive too far to get to a mall or something like that. So yeah. I mean, I loved it out there. Like I said, I grew up out there. I mean, we were right there off of 18th. We were always on the Rim Canal. I mean, growing up.
Only at the first of the month, Anti. Then the old cattle. We got a Golden Corral across the road from Walmart, so the cattle do stampede through that part of town. But we do have a big parade every year where they drive. I guess you call it a cattle drive.
The
through
cattle
middle of
drive, yeah.
town. Couple hundred head of cows, they'll run them right down Main Street.
Steve, it was delicious.
But we have real cowboys. It's pretty wild. Go to Home Depot and see some guy loading 2x4s in a big truck wearing spurs. I mean, they're cowboys.
Oh,
Yep.
Jar Jar Binks is what killed Star Wars. Damn fruitcake.
that's cool, Anti. I'll keep checking it out.
Wait a minute, I think I got a Jar Jar Binks in here somewhere.
He's
No?
up there.
He's
Do
up
you
there.
really?
Well, my dad built remote control airplanes, and he built one that Jar Jar Binks was driving.
Oh, okay.
We have all these pictures of this badass remote control airplane you're flying, and Jar Jar Binks' ears flapping in the breeze. Because he built it right when that movie come out, is when he built.
Oh,
So we sold all the planes and all off, and he had wrecked
I-
that one. So I kept Jar Jar.
I tried so hard to get into those Star Wars movies. Like, I love Darth Maul. Like, I'm a dark side. Got to go on the dark side. Darth Vader, like I'm evil. Love Darth Maul, but like, God, it was just so hard to get into those prequels. Like
Dude, I couldn't do the Darth Maul one. I quit like the one before that.
No, Darth Maul was the first one. That was a Phantom Menace with Jar Jar Binks in it, and that was the only thing, and that was the only thing that kept me interested in that movie. But I saw Jar Jar Binks, and I was like, "The hell is this?"
See,
It's like the Ewoks all over again.
See, you're the young generation calling that the first one. That wasn't the freaking first one. I was 10 years. I was 10 years old.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. No, the first one is Luke Skywalker. It's episode 4. That's the first one. But I'm talking sequential order, like the Phantom Menace, Star Wars 1 or Episode 1, whatever George Lucas wanted to call it before he sold everything to Disney.
Bet Disney don't get Jack Sparrow back.
You think? No, I heard they were in talks.
I heard they offered him like I don't think he'll do it. I don't think Johnny.
I heard they offered him a lot of money.
Oh, I know. I think I saw one was like what 30 mil, something like that. But I don't think he'll do it. I think he's got a set of redneck balls to him. He's like, nah.
Good for him.
What's Anti talking about happened in Palm Beach?
That was stopped by a person last Sunday, yes. Oh, hell. Oh, hell. Hey, that's my dating site. Now, y'all please stop by and meet somebody. Who's going to get them? Yeah, careful, Lindy.
He's on the glasses on.
All right, put your glasses on before you start trying to do shit like that.
Yeah, I got them.
Everybody got them.
Damn, they came in hot.
Come in hot, son.
Yeah.
Came in hot. Can we put them in timeout, or you just want me to remove them?
Remove them. I think I.
And time out them, ban them, whatever you got to do. I thought we could remove all that shit off there, but I'll give them.
No, they came in hot, dude.
Come on, Beards. I'm trying to make some side money. I mean, it's the best adult dating site. It ain't like we got.
It's the best. It's the best one.
See, this is top notch YouTube here. It ain't like the low end dating site come bouncing in here. We got the best.
That's true.
We care about everybody. We got the best.
Yeah, we got the best.
See, whatever Ted did to me last night removed my comments and everything. He was trying to show our video during his live. Somehow he got tangled up and ended up like blocking, banning me, deleting me, and took my wrench.
Did he really?
Oh, yeah. I couldn't even comment back. I had to email Steve from Wyoming, who had just emailed me, and he was in there. So I emailed Steve back and said, tell Ted he banned me. I thought it was the crazy canary.
I went through. I cleared them all out.
I thought it was the Canarian because I had just said Ted was talking, couldn't get my video, and Ted goes, let me get it right. Sorry, John, I couldn't get it up. So I wrote in chat, did anyone hear Ted say he couldn't get it up? How am I supposed to not comment to that? And then nobody replied to me. So I wrote it again. Nobody replied. Then Lindy walks out. Why did all your messages get deleted off of Ted? They're like, I don't know.
Yeah, Anti, you're right. Yeah, I reported every single one of the chat put up there, and you're right. If everybody that has a wrench reports them, it helps. But I mean, I will say this: flattered. You should be flattered. It's the best adult dating site. It's the best one.
The best.
100% the best one, and it has two little, pink and blue little wing, wing, wing. I mean, let's go. I mean, it's just, that's the best. And they threw in a whole bunch of emojis. So I'm sure
look how they're different.
I'm sure the Canarians would be totally upset. I mean, we got lips, we got FZ, we got thumbs up, we've got check marks.
I wonder what all those different ones mean. You know, it's got to be some kind of there's, you know, kind of
Oh,
like
it's got to be something.
you know, hobos used to leave symbols. You know, like, hey, free food here. That's some kind of shit like that. Prince, I see Prince. Isn't that him there at the beginning? That symbol.
I think so.
Yeah, that's see. Prince is on the dating site, even though he's dead.
Hold on. Anti says, please confirm channel is 100% clear of them. YouTube says, I got them, and Coastal Fever said he was clearing them, but you've been double dipped. So just double check it on your end, John.
Yeah, I don't see anything on here. I mean, I wrecked them.
All right, I did it on mine.
Yeah, I can't do nothing with them.
Yeah, I did it on mine. I got rid of them.
So they
I
must be-
reported them.
You double dipped the chip.
Mhm.
No, Seinfeld. Oh
No.
yeah, John, you don't like Seinfeld.
I don't watch stinking Seinfeld.
That was funny.
The one. Lyndia
I've seen
watched
the double
where he
dip.
double
Yep,
dipped the
no.
chip. That's funny.
Did you
No,
ever
it's
see
funny.
Did you ever see the red flag one?
I've seen all of them, Lynn. I guarantee I've seen every Seinfeld ever.
The one where he went and got a book from the library
Oh yeah.
and he couldn't take it back because they red flagged him.
This book's been in the bathroom.
Yep.
Take it back to Brentano's.
Oh, something I left out with the real doc.
What?
It comes with a really sweet little fake velvet bag. Which once you put the reel on your rod, what are you going to do with the velvet bag? But keep my stash in it. Something.
Fluger does that.
Lou's does too. Shane got me one.
I'm
That's
no.
when you pack all your rods up there
Shane.
in that.
Shane give you a neoprene cover. This ain't to go on the reel while it's on the
Yeah,
rod.
Fluger.
Rod, but when you separate
Fluger, when you would
the
buy
rod
one of
and
the
travel-
Fluger reels, they would give you the bag like that.
Yeah.
I'm wrong. It was a black mambo puppet. Mr. Black Mambo.
Mamba.
No, mine's a mambo. It does dances while it bites you.
Oh, okay.
Remember, you ain't never heard of Black Mambo number 5? A little bit of Erica in my love, a little bit of Tina by my side.
There's no black in front of that. It's just Mamba number 5.
My freaking YouTube channel, my live, it can be Black Mamba, the Mambo number
That's
5.
from Kill Bill, the Black Mamba. Right.
No, the Black Mamba puppet, like I'm doing, is from Jackass, because they would put it on and then smack the dog crap out of it. You know what they do? They do something with it, all kinds of stuff with a black sock on their hand.
Did you see the new one?
No, enough of it on YouTube. Yeah, I might as well say I have.
I haven't seen it. I want to watch it. Like, I mean, dude, Johnny Knoxville's hair is like gray, dude.
Yeah, well, wouldn't your hair be gray?
After all those drugs, probably.
Did you see him during Shark Week?
They were kind of lame in Shark Week. My God,
I gotta tell you, I didn't watch Shark Week. I can't.
we didn't
anymore.
either.
I can't.
Some of
I
it.
can't. It's the same. It's the same shit every year. It's like sharks, hammerheads, and then they sit there. And here's the thing. Here's the problem I have with Shark Week. Okay, they're trying to push shark conservation, but like every show that you see with Shark Week, it's all this scary music, blood in the water, all this. But sharks are essential to our environment. It's like, then why are you scaring the shit out of people showing them this, and then you're gonna tell them everybody save the sharks? No, I can't do Shark Week anymore. I can't.
See that doc? Steve was talking about Crown Royal has a nice bags.
That's true.
I've got the peach one.
Here's a,
Oh, those
We gotta
are all
know.
over. Those are all over the boat. The Crown Royal makes great bags for great things. Not only
y'all got to remember, we got a daughter who's a bartender at the casino. We got every Crown Royal. The
yeah, because
peach
John
one.
and Lyndia don't be drinking very much.
But I don't know if y'all saw them. The peach bags are really cool.
Yeah, I've got one of the peach bags. But anyway, on Shark Week, they put a shock collar on him and put him in a cage. And whenever the shark got close to him, he was supposed to hit the button because it was supposed to shock the
He
shark.
thought it was shocking the shark.
But as soon as he hit the button, it shocked him. It was quite funny.
I remember going to see, I think it was Jackass #2 or something like that in the theater. We saw Jackass #1 in the theater, but Jackass
Hey,
#2.
Francis.
Oh my God, that was funny. Hey, Francis,
Hello, Francis.
I'm scared. Hold me. I mean, they were great, but I mean, my God, just it's a shame about that kid Ryan Dunn, and just like, I mean, if you
Dude,
see,
you get drunk every night and drive home 150 miles an hour in your Porsche, you're gonna eat a treat. I'm sorry, you're gonna eat.
I mean, get like those guys. I mean, they're just hopped up on drugs all the time, just getting to do just stupid stuff. I mean,
I wish
every
it would.
single day and get paid for it, and the fanfare that came along with it, like.
Bound to happen.
And I wish it wouldn't have happened, but I'm glad he didn't take out like an innocent family, somebody.
Yeah.
Thank God.
If you're gonna live fast, die young, at least he did it on. Well, he took the guy riding with him out. So.
Yeah.
And then Bam Margera is a mess.
Bam Margera is a mess. He's what happens after all that, getting knocked in the head and.
That's your aftermath. Yeah, that's your aftermath right there.
What's funny is Steve-O's got his crap together and doing great.
Yep.
The craziest one of the bunch has got his shit together.
And he was the one that was probably the most messed up while they were doing the show.
Oh yeah.
He's his family lives down here, by me.
Do you watch that Steve-O's YouTube channel where he does the interviews in his van?
Yeah.
Steve-O's Wild Ride.
Yep, Steve-O's Wild Ride.
Those are great, man.
Yeah. He's I think correct me if I'm wrong, I want to say when they started that show, I think his parents were living in Boca when they started that show. I'm not sure where they are now, but they're still here in South Florida.
Oh, did you see him on his live show, Creel, where he lets people in the audience come up and kick him in the sack and stuff like that? They say his live act is crazy. And he's doing all that shit sober now.
Yeah, he's totally sober.
Ain't enough money to let you kick me in the sack. I'm sorry.
No, not gonna happen.
You know what I saw?
But you saw how many times he got kicked. I mean,
he's still doing it. That's part of his act now.
You probably don't feel it. What were you gonna say, Miss Lyndia?
What I saw, it was totally a different subject.
Yeah, here's a typical Lindy out of the blue. But
I was thinking of Steve from Wyoming. I saw a ceviche bar in Port St. Lucie. Ceviche, how do you say that?
Ceviche?
Ceviche.
Ceviche?
In Port St. Lucie.
Labrador.
Made me think of Steve from Wyoming. I saw his
Saw two dogs humping. Made me think of Creel. I'm kidding, Creel. You're just the first name that popped in my head.
We went to the Comedy Zone.
Well, probably because he was one of the first ones to comment right there.
Yeah, I agree. But the one where the dude goes into the damn, it takes all the laxative, then goes into the damn old freaking Ace Hardware, takes a dump in the toilet.
Oh, no. What? It was like, it wasn't an Ace Hardware. It was just like some sort of like local hardware store.
Had a toilet sitting out there on display.
Yeah, I don't watch the dumb
stuff. Okay.
Some things I watch. 3
houses up from us, they must have remodeled the bathroom like 6 months ago. Put a pile of trash out in their yard. It's been laying there rotting. Well, they've decided to carry it out to the road. And they got the toilet sitting beside the pile, just like a damn like a trophy sitting out there. I thought, well, if I was a little younger and dumber, I'd get a YouTube my camera and I'd come out here and take a power dump right on the curb. Cars going by, just chilling, reading the paper.
Dude, I'll never forget when we this was a couple years after my grandparents had passed away, and my dad had their house out there in Okeechobee, and he was renting it out, and he had some renters in there, and they were moving out, and we were getting ready for the next people to come in. Now, we didn't give these people their deposit back because they left the place a goddamn mess. So me, Jen, my mom, and my dad have to go out there to the trailer, get everything cleaned up. It was so bad that like this kid was smoking in the house. The teenage boy that was like part of the family, he was hiding smoking in the house. He lifted up the carpet and was putting out his cigarettes underneath the carpet. I'm like, surprised the goddamn place didn't burn down, right? So we get everything out of the house now. Like, so what we did was we bought new toilet seats for the new renters coming in. We ripped out all the carpet and did all this other stuff. So we rip out the toilet seats that were in there, and you should have seen the pile of crap we had out front.
Wow.
I've seen those piles.
So we're sitting there, and the toilet seats are out there from every bathroom we had in the house, right?
Right.
Which we're out there, we're still working, and this truck pulls up. Dude, they took the toilet seats.
No.
Yes. They took the god dang toilet seats. The toilet seats we put out there on the road, I removed the toilet seats and I had gloves on. I was like, I even twisting them off with a screwdriver and everything. I got in the rent. I got the goddamn gloves on. I brought them out there. I was like, nah. Yeah, and that was it. And these people pulled up. John, I'm not saying it was you. It was a red Ford F-150, but it wasn't y'all. Y'all didn't live out there at this point. Y'all weren't there.
Hey, when you gotta go, man.
They took the damn toilet seats. Who does that?
Doc, on this country store out here, people are selling box springs and mattress. Who buys used mattresses?
Oh, no. No.
Oh, it grosses me out to see where somebody takes their nasty ass mattress, puts it out at the trash by the road, and you just got to drive by it. I'll go, oh, God almighty, I hate that.
Dude, we'll have people come by our place.
That's right. It's closed, folks. Florida is closed.
Florida's closed.
Yeah, Florida's closed. Don't come. We got folks that come by our place. Like if I put out the recycling and we have like a lot of cans and stuff, dude, we get these people and
I run them off. Get my recycling.
No, I stopped doing it. I don't put out my recycling until I go to work Monday morning because our recycling come Monday. So I put it out on Sunday. I stopped putting out my recycling because these assholes will come at like 3:30 in the morning and you hear them out there and it wakes me up. They're like, and you hear the bottles and like it's up and down the street. So seriously, our entire street is pretty much stopped putting out their recycling until Monday morning when we all pretty much wake up around like 5, 6 o'clock. Just to stop these idiots.
We have these people around here, that they list stuff on Okeechobee bartering, and they'll say it's out at the road. And then they will put in, please don't leave a mess. Because they start digging through stuff, and they just throw it out everywhere, and they take what they want, and then they just leave trash everywhere.
Tell you my funny recycling story here. When we lived in North Carolina, trash day and recycle day was the same day. The recycle truck come get your recycle, trash truck.
That's how ours is here. That's how ours is here on Monday. The trash comes and recycling and our brush comes. So if they got to pick up any brush.
We learned after living here that recycle's Monday, trash is Wednesday.
Okay.
So we move in Monday. I carry my recycle out there. No, Wednesday. I didn't know about Monday. So Wednesday comes around. I take my trash out there and I put my recycle bin out there. Dude, I watched the trash truck pull up and throw my trash in the back, grab my recycle bin, throw all that shit in the same truck. I was like, what the hell? So the next week I do it again and the dude throws them in this. I was like, I walk out there, why am I separating this? And y'all are just throwing it in the same truck. He goes, today's trash day. You put it by the road, it goes in here. I was like, what about recycling? Oh, that's on Monday. I was like, wow. Now it's in the same damn bin. You think they just leave it and drive off, but no. You put that shit out there on Wednesday, it's going in that truck. But I'll give Okeechobee something. if win trash day or recycle day, I don't care if it's, I've seen it on Christmas Day. I've seen it on New Year's Day. I've seen it land on Thanksgiving Day. That trash is running on Wednesday and recycle Monday. I don't care.
Ours like I'll say that about Palm Beach County too. It does. They
Christmas
run
Day.
it. They run it. Yeah, they run it. These guys will run. You know. But yeah, like I don't complain
great
about our trash
story.
pickup. They do a great job. They do a great job here in Palm Beach County. They do.
Palm Beach wedding, some of it came in, was going to shoot everyone, and a guy with a concealed weapon smoked him.
Yeah. And he's held a hero for that, which he
He
should.
Where was that?
It was in Palm Beach.
Yeah, I did see that, Anti.
When was that?
At a wedding. Or was it a wedding? It was like in a bar or someplace like that.
Nice.
Came in
I didn't
and
even
checked it
see
out.
that.
Yeah.
Well, folks, it is 10 minutes after 10. Thank everybody for coming by and hanging out for Lyndia's birthday. We appreciate it.
Thanks everybody for so much for my birthday wishes. And Rob, thank you.
Thank you, Rob.
Yep.
Yeah,
Hey,
Rob,
thanks
thank
for
you. That was cool, man, to throw up that super chat.
Thanks for watching videos. I appreciate everything everybody does. We appreciate you, Doc.
I'm gonna go get me.
Hey, appreciate you guys. Miss Lyndia, happy birthday.
Thank you.
I know I texted you yesterday and said happy birthday and all that stuff, but
A lot of people did.
You know who the first person was to tell Lyndia happy birthday? Well, kind of.
you?
No, I was up early. Lyndia was still in the bed. I'm in the bathroom. I hear my phone ding. I look and it's Uncle Buck texting me. He says, "Tell Lyndia happy birthday." Now I forgot to do it. I forgot to do it till like 9:30, but
Yep.
he was very early in the morning.
Uncle Buck was.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, that was way cool.
What? But that was last Sunday. I'm gonna have to look that up, Anti.
Well, thanks, Amanda.
But all right, folks, enjoy it again. We'll see you next week on Doc's channel.
Thanks again, Rob.
Yep,
Thank you so
guys,
much.
I will. I'll see you on Sunday.
Sunday morning, what time?
Joe.
6:15.
What ramp?
Donkeyland.
Thanks, Anti.
Quit being funny. You gonna F up.
I don't know. We're meeting at Headwaters because I know through Lindy off earlier. She's
Justin, good luck tomorrow at Jurassic Park, as we like to call Donkey Land. Leave us a few fish.
Yes. Oh, I hope you have a blast.
Let us know. Come see us. Y'all drop by.
Good luck.
All right, later, folks.
All right, guys. Good night.